This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
Hey,
Might have a
everyone.
guest.
I'm here. Back for round 2.
With his free stock photo. He does exist, I promise. This is Tuber Tuesday, brought to you by the CHRILLCAST.
You know what my favorite tuber is, Chris?
Who's your favorite tuber?
It's a potato.
Oh my gosh. Tuber Tuesdays, where we cover up-and-coming YouTubers and just channels we enjoy. Anywhere from Scott the Waz to AVGN. Channels that are old, channels that are new, channels that are red, and channels that are blue. Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Okay.
No rhyming.
Today, we're going to be covering a very old YouTube channel. One of the #1 YouTube channels from back in the day. We're going to cover Jogwheel.
You could maybe even say it used to be the number 55th YouTube channel in all of the world.
So this guy, what was the origin of his channel, Trevor? What did he start with?
So this guy, if I remember correctly, this guy's YouTube channel originally went by the name of jpizzle1122. He subsequently adopted a more professional name when he got sufficiently out of college and kind of grew up. But if I remember correctly, he got moderately famous when he was still a college student at some liberal arts university in New England. Where it exactly was is not totally important, but he had a roommate, and they filmed each other microwaving stuff in their college dorm room, and they eventually took that on to larger fame. In the early days of YouTube, way even before the partnership program, they used to be one of the most popular channels. But like I said, eventually the hosts of the channel grew up, kind of went their separate ways, and the owner of the channel, John Paula, attempted to mature his channel into something that was beyond just kind of a cheap laughs, kind of memey YouTube channel about microwaving things and seeing all kinds of, fire and things explode and melt, all that good stuff. His channel was probably in decline already, because microwaving stuff can only be so interesting for so long. But once he got away from the microwave series, he tried multiple rebrandings. I'd say the movie thing was something he did for the longest amount of time. I think he still does movie videos.
He does.
There was a point in time when he was covering amusement parks. There was a point in time where he was covering just like other random weird YouTube channels, and it ended up being his most popular YouTube videos actually come from after his decline, because he started making these really clickbaity titles that would occasionally grab tens of millions of views just because they talked about like boobs or porn in the thumbnail.
Check out that light.
That's pretty much the history of his channel.
Yeah, I mean, he really declined following Microwave This, but his clickbaity titles and his ridiculous thumbnails really elevated some of his videos above the Microwave channel. But you can only do that for so long without having the content to go with it. And that's one reason why I don't focus so much time on the thumbnails anymore. But if you look at our old thumbnails, they were kind of clickbaity. He did this video that a lot of people find very interesting. It's about the decline of the viewers. I think it's called "Where Have All the Viewers Gone?" You see. And we're going to show the Reddit post that's associated with this. But yeah, look, even this video, very famous video, only has 68,000 views compared to 1.2 million of microwaving a light bulb, of all things.
But as you'll learn over the course of this video, this is an uncomfortable topic for me to discuss. discuss and puts me in a generally vulnerable position.
He had to get a day job after this.
The trolls will see the video's title and immediately take it as some admission of guilt or failure. Now, I'm certainly able to put aside my ego and narcissism and admit when I'm wrong, but make no mistake, the issues I'm about to describe are not a result of blocking trolls in the comments or Jory and I's decision to retire the microwave show.
Yes, it
The
is.
issues I'm about to describe run deeper than that, thousands of content creators with no sign of respite. So it's time I finally ask, where have all the viewers gone? I've built and maintained many channels over this past decade, and they've all been affected by similar declines in audience. But let's focus on my flagship channel, Jogwheel. Viewership here has all but evaporated, going from an average of 100,000 views in the first few months of the video's existence to barely breaking 20,000. On a channel with over 825,000 subscribers, that is a precipitous drop-off. I post a variety of high-quality videos across several genres.
High quality.
It really attributes this decline simply to the
No, I mean they are kind of high quality. I'm not gonna lie.
That's akin to calling yourself a veteran internet user.
You know, if you can't adapt your channel and your content, you do experience the death of your channel. Like, for example, Pat the NES Punk. I don't know if you know that guy, but he.
I know why his channel lost the viewership.
He's got
it's because he's whiny,
250,000.
pedantic, and uninteresting.
Right.
That's really all there is to it.
These guys.
You could see it right there in that first minute of that video.
Yeah.
He's just not somebody that you want to actually listen to in a serious conversation.
That's true.
He's annoying.
Well, so I don't care about the content that much, but there's a video where he literally says, "I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk to my dad ever again." Like, who are you? Like, why would you ever say, "I can't talk to my dad over his political opinion"?
This is a man whose YouTube channel used to be based on his parents' back porch.
Exactly. I don't know if I can talk to my dad. I mean, he's only a room away from me, but hey.
No, he had his own house.
I know. But back to what I was saying. Channels that can't evolve. Just for example, Pat the NES Punk. This dude has almost 250,000 subscribers. And
or I
yet...
think better yet.
Can I finish, please, Trevor?
It's not channels that can't evolve. It's channels that don't know how to evolve.
That's true. So Pat the NES Punk, he just put out a video 2 hours ago. Generally, on a channel that has this many subscribers, he'd have at least 10,000 views by now. I mean, you expect to see a minimum 2 to 5% of your audience viewing every video. He's got less than 1,000. That's like 1% or less. That's not very good. And if you look at he's had like this really slow decline. Let me see. How do you go all the way through here? He's had a similar issue to Jogwheel. He can't evolve.
Well, there's that I think it's a legitimate sentiment. That sentiment from some of the older YouTubers about how even if they have that audience of a lot of subscribers, if their subscribers are not returning in whatever numbers the YouTube algorithm expects, I think it does.
It hurts you.
YouTube does end up hiding those videos and making them less likely to appear in, say recommended videos. The other thing I think that's almost certainly true for channels that are that old, especially as old as the J Pizzle channel, you're gonna have a fair number of subscribers that are actually just inactive accounts that aren't even watching YouTube videos necessarily anymore, or at the very least aren't paying attention to their subscriber feed anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what percentage of YouTube users actually use their subscriber feed. I would guess it's less than a quarter, though. It's not even fewer than that.
I use mine every day. That's how I find my videos. I don't use the front page ever.
I use my subscriber feed too, but I've noticed a few things over time with it, and that's certain channels will just occasionally not have their videos posted in my subscriber feed.
Yeah.
Really?
All the time.
I have never had a video not show up in my subscriber feed. I've had it not notify me. I've had it not show up on my homepage, but I've never had it fail to show up in my subscriber feed. But I monitor that like a hawk.
I definitely see stuff not show up in my subscriber feed. It's not all the time, but every once in a while, if I expect, like, say a channel posts videos on every Monday, and I expect the video on a Monday, and it gets to be like Wednesday, and I say, oh, that channel, I wonder if they put something out this week, and I go check their channel, and oh yeah, they did put something out on Monday, but if I go look at my subscriber feed for a few days ago, there's nothing there.
That's weird.
And I'll say that's not a huge percentage of videos, but that's, if I had to ballpark it, I would say it's somewhere between 1 to 5% of the videos that are on channels that I subscribe to don't show up in my subscriber feed.
Yeah, he's got such clickbaity thumbnails. I have no idea if I would ever click on any of these. I mean, microwave this. That was one of the channels I watched when I first got on YouTube. But I don't think
that's the thing as well, is if you subscribe to a channel for a long time, and the content changes fundamentally, or you feel like the host of the channel and who you used to maybe subscribe to for his personality or for the personality of somebody else on his channel, and there's that fundamental shift in tone, you're going to be a lot less interested in the case of a channel like that where there's 800,000 subscribers, probably about a third to half of them from the very origins of his channel, and you see stuff like that get posted and fill your subscriber box. Well, I could say if you're looking for one thing and the channel turns into clickbait about random scenes in movies where a girl was showing a lot of cleavage, that's just different from microwaving an airbag.
Yeah, I would probably unsubscribe the second I saw that, but I'm also a hawk on my stuff, so
I would first watch the video and then I would unsubscribe.
When you change your content, you have to retain the intensity of entertainment of your channel. You have to retain what the viewers are there for and slowly change the content. And there's sometimes where a channel should not retain the same name, maybe start a new channel for the new content, because if people are there for microwave this, they're not there for movie reviews. They're not there for political commentary.
I agree with that, and I'm gonna add something to it as well. In the past, when his channel was going through those kind of reboots and reimaginings, that I also remember very, not necessarily like long in terms of real life long amounts of time, but he would go a month or two between posts sometimes and come back with a reworked channel. And that's the other thing of YouTube, where if you're not at least, say, once a week reminding your subscribers that you exist and you put a video out there, there's very, very few channels that can get by on 1 to 2 month hiatuses between content.
Unless you're JonTron.
or like a CGP Grey, but
yeah, he went what 3 years or something, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, here's a video.
No, even he doesn't go that long.
It was a long time.
Right now, and I'll just look at how many videos he's got posted this year.
Let's see.
I mean, this year alone, he has... Oh, wow, he's actually had a rather prolific year. He's got about 22 videos.
Yeah, but before he posted the first time this year, it was like, he took a long time off, it seemed like. Let's see.
He's always been... he's stated before his aim is to put out like 10 videos a year.
Well, he's got 4 million subscribers, and all of his videos are like 2 million views. Well, they range, right? But they're really high. So
yeah,
he probably makes good money on them.
Oh, he does, and he also has 2 podcasts that are relatively popular that kind of get him by, as well as his Patreon. So he basically has also stated before that he doesn't really care whether or not his YouTube channel actually makes money, because he has all these other
avenues,
other revenue sources, and his YouTube channel has pretty much just become where he kind of pours his obsessive research projects now. Like if you watch his video from 3 weeks ago, which is the race to win Staten Island, it's really obscure, it's really obsessive, but it's simultaneously absolutely fascinating.
So back to the topic at hand, Jogwheels. So what happened with him? In my opinion, and I'll let Will jump in and Trevor jump in afterwards. He started his content with something entertaining. Let's microwave stuff in the microwave and see explosive things happen. Like I think he microwaved a Furby. That was the one I remember.
Definitely did that.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. That was the first time I saw his channel. Was microwave a Furby. Because Furbies were creepy as all get out.
So creepy.
See, everybody would just skip past all this and just, let's see the microwave part. Come on. So they got this huge build up. I don't care. Let's watch the Furby burn. No. But yeah, so I remember seeing this, and then I don't think I ever watched another one of his videos after that, to be totally honest, until you brought him up, Trevor. And he just slowly changed the content, and people stopped watching, which I think that killed his channel, because his content is not horrible, but the audience he had didn't want it. What about you, Trevor? What do you got?
I think that's 100% true. It's for all the children out there. It's a cautionary tale of when you get famous for doing a meme thing, like microwaving stuff on a burgeoning internet platform that didn't even really have a monetization model at the time. You could end up paying for it in the long term and resorting to creating drama about how you can no longer look at your dad when you wake up in the morning.
What about you, Will? What's your take?
Yeah, same thing. He didn't evolve his content in like a really logical way. Like he didn't go from, microwaving random things to like something else that's, blowing things up or something. That would be sort of the similar topic to the original viewers they got, and he just went downhill from there because he was changing topics too quickly, and his viewers that he had weren't interested in it, and apparently no one else is either because no one's watching the video.
I mean, there's a reason why we have multiple channels. The Ambient Unboxing. Anybody that's watching unboxing videos is probably not watching our podcast. Then we have CHRILLCAST Plus, where we just put random things like Fire Emblem, Persona, Donkey Kong Country. I need to add more videos to this channel. But that's why that exists, so that we can put videos out there that the podcast shouldn't have on it. That way we maintain focused content per channel. And I think if Jogwheel had done this from the get-go, he might have done better with his channel. So that's my take. If there's anything you guys want to add, that's good. Go right now. If not, I'm going to end the video.
Nope, that's all I got, Chris.
Yep, end it.
Thank you for watching Tuber Tuesday. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome our new visitors from the Scout.OS subreddit. Thanks for joining us on Tuber Tuesday with the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
Hit the bell icon.
It doesn't work.
Ding or dong.
Ding dong. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
I'm Trevor.
We will see you on the next CHRILLCAST.
See you later, Krill.
It is.
Krill.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a krill without the K.
Oh.